Hello.
Excuse me.
Open on a pack.
If KTA fuck one yard, then he already fucking on the stand, and nigga, I'm gon' call him. 6 block, tell him how we get up close his face shit. Y'all can ask the Crocker, he the one who got his face hit. A nigga ran down, then it was summer like Obama, and like Obama. I took 3 Glocks inside the car, with my mama and them. Hey, shots inside his car, cause I got 1 shot inside my wood. And the nigga ain't take shots, post with the bike with a 30 clip, all black hood. Work for all niggas wish we would. Wanna be gang, they wish they could. All these niggas wanna be famous, take my rap game, put them in the wood. Let's talk some real facts. The homie getting money was Lil Mitch ass. Stood over him and now he did.
With his bitch ass.
Back here just fucked up my oppo. With her dick ass. Somebody got a stick with a slick ass. I can't put this, so I got to smoke.
What the fuck you give me all these damn tickets for?
Nigga car like Mike and Nate. What about ticket? What about line? What about bill? What about spaz? What about car and crash? Talk about LAG. Talk about nigga gon' hop out, get on your legs. Talk about ATK.
You know, niggas disrespectful as shit.
Yeah, bro. They cousins, bro, too. I said all them niggas beefing with they cousins and shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah. I could never see that shit happen. We killing my own cousin. Them folk crazy here.
Unless he's fine. I'm not gonna say that. Because I had to kill my best friend I could, depending on what he did to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to
Man, I believe I just start fucking with Fabo. I would kill him.
Nah, but some shit when you on the street though, like it's just certain boundaries. Like you cross those lanes, like
Unless you
penalty
take
is
a
death.
whole
Yeah,
load from
like,
me, and you bet don't be crazy for shit.
like nigga, all right, listen,
You
nigga,
fucking
remember
up my
I hit
paper route
this
and
little
shit.
lick I hit, last shit I hit, like when I first started talking again and shit. Nigga, this nigga I hit and shit, the nigga, he went around telling everybody I put the stick to the nigga with his kids in there and all this old other shit. Went around the whole town saying my fucking name and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is this, nigga. Are you doing that so because you don't want to get into nothing? Because most thing, if you ain't want to get into that, you should just never said nothing. But now it's like, nigga, you said my name. I ain't finna do nothing to you because, nigga, they all on my body. Of course, that's why you were saying my name. But, nigga, when that shit die down, nigga, you want to get face shot. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Like, you want to be lying on me, first of all. Then you running acting like you spinning looking for me. There's no way nobody could ever be spinning looking for me when I'm outside in the same spot. Whenever I'm outside, niggas know they can find me. Shit ain't no rockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't trying to hear that shit. So I'm just letting that shit, like, everything die down. Get that shit, like, 3 more months. Nigga, catch that bitch ass nigga and take his whole face off. I don't know what the fuck he thought. He knew better. Told that bitch ass nigga. That shit said, bro, don't let me hear my name after this shit. Nigga, you went right after Come to my
Oh
crib.
damn, I
Like
about
you
to
about
say,
to do something to me.
hey,
That
what's
shit gonna get bad. I'm talking before you even make it to my door, nigga, I'm blowing this shit all down the step. But then you tripping, nigga. I ain't even pointing my shit. Nigga should been on point. Nigga come in your crib, you even know I was in there, nigga.
hey, what's your overall, bro? You heard me. Say Spaz. Spaz. Bro, I know you don't hear me, bro.
Yes.
I about to say, what's your overall? What's your overall?
74.
Okay.
We can play regular, man. What's your overall?
I'm putting in my players now.
I don't go R&B, but I keep the K with me. Dude, yeah.
What the hell? Oh, my damn shit. I'm about to start fucking with Ultimate Team. See,
Street love, nigga.
I don't even know what the hell that is. I got. See, these folks gave me a bunch of packs of shit.
I'm a rock out. Get your bread, man.
What the hell it is? What the hell are these daily award stuff, bro? You heard me, bro? Yo.
But I keep my F in.
Yo. Hey, Spaz.
Pow, pow. Ring bow.
Hey, Spaz. Spaz. You might can't hear me, bro.
I'm finna buy a pet, bro. I'm finna buy a pet. Alright, so what these daily rewards is? What these daily rewards is? Oh, don't run them back.
I do.
I'm saying garbage.
Damn. Mine ain't. Now you got me on the ultimate team. Not over with. I ain't doing 2K ultimate team.
Considering what?
I ain't doing 2K ultimate team.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that Ultimate Team shit on there. That's if they made it some type better, because I've been playing that shit every year. That shit trash.
Yeah, nah, they already got me with the my career shit.
Uh,
I say they already got me with the my career.
yeah. Niggas young rappers, they heavy war ready. Niggas want it, I respect cause they old. I'ma get it on my own, I ain't want no more. I
My
ain't
team
back out
finna
selling
be
coke when I
fire
know they
hell.
told. I ain't get enough supply and I oversold. We was pushing to the sales came, get the bundles out the fridge, man, I know they cold. I be all over the bread like provolone. I been balling so hard that my shoulder bone. Get it back, I'm in the trap house overload. On the Ziploc bags and soda bowl. It ain't no matter like their wise going on. If you are with the squad, then be smart with it. Don't put no squad in it. You ain't got your heart in it. Couple of niggas killers on the prison yards with it. Shooting hammers in them cars with a broad in it. What you thought she was gonna do for you? Not time to support a nigga. She ain't waiting two for you. She ain't come through with them books with the loot for you. You go to trial, she don't even buy a suit for you. So pick a bitch, cause that jury ain't gonna move for you. You can't give me shit, this pussy ass shit. So this is 72. But anyway,
I'm fixing my team together now,
I know
bro.
that I was destined. Once is
Got him, bro.
until you must be ramen, desperate, desperate, desperate. Hello? Ma, ma, you hear me, ma? Shit, bro. I just,
You heard me, bro?
Huh?
I said I'm fixing my team now.
Yeah, man, he's calling me. Yeah. Alright, hold on 1 second. Yeah, cause I'm waiting for them. They got a car. It's a Striker sold the building. So it's another guy or whatever. They contacted Striker last time. The guy been waiting to talk to them. You can't text the number to me, man. Alright, tell the guy I'm gonna call him. Then when I still got call, I'll tell him about it. Ain't nothing crazy, man. You hear me? I said how to talk to you is not nothing crazy. Alright. You said invite whenever you. Oh, shit.
I'm trying to see what the hell I got on my strategy shit.
Talk big in this bitch. With this dick.
Oh, I forgot. You gotta train your people too and everything.
Yeah, everything on the step. They bite it.
Hey, you know we can play squad friends or some shit.
What?
I said we can play squad friends and some shit.
I don't know what this shit is. They should let it. They don't let you play each other.
Yeah, you can.
Um, what's your overall is?
Uh, 8-1.
Who?
At 8-1.
Oh, nope. You play regular. Send me regular invite. Might get some pack.
Oh, I said they got the squad duos.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm trying to play the match. I know they got that street shit though.
Man, go to squad duos. Hold on, I'm gonna invite you. Let me see what your name is. Bro, what your name? Bro, go back to your name, bro.
Huh?
I, I was trying to find you. Did you get the invite? Oh.
What are we playing?
The Ultimate Team, the duos. Is it us two versus another two?
I don't know how to play that.
You
I
don't
don't
got
want to play this thing. I want to play regular.
This is regular, bro. We on team. We going against other two people.
I want to play your ass. I want to play these people. I don't know how to throw the ball with that thing. Where the fuck you go?
I'm about. What you?
I gotta call these people.
I'm about to send you regular one.
These folks supposed to pay my fucking rent for me. It's like 3 months. I need that. I see no number. I see a whole bunch of nothing. What the fuck is this? Alright, you gotta text the number. Like, what you did, just text the number. Always gotta be asked. Text the fucking number. Oh, I'm so slow for that shit. Call me, man. Huh.
Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get it started, Rodrigo Blankenship. And we are underway from Cincinnati. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hello?
First carry for Oklahoma Sooner Joe Mixon, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Burrow going to fake to mix it, and now look to throw. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position from inside the 10? Here's first down on the other side of the field. Oh, you saw that one. It's intercepted. Throws back across his body. Throws by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
Yeah, I actually had some.
This defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive. They know they're going to take some chances.
That's right.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there,
I remember playing that. Was it been like really already like?
Here comes a return from a few
I don't want to say
steps
taking
in
care
the
of it. I should have been a little bit first, like, you know, in the proceedings, yeah, I know she took.
Drive about to get going. After the pick six, here's Burrow again. And it's intercepted.
It's SIX.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I'm going to try SIXOW.
Shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That would be great for your team.
First and 10, Taylor now. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to shoot. Possession to start the drive. Over the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
That's where I got my ID from.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
Yes, sir, I got a car.
And that'll bring up
I get him, I should be getting him. I think we get him like, I got him in the 8th. I think we get him again sometime. We get him close to that. I think we get him close to that.
You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive going. Here's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson.
Well, I got the court papers with my name on it and stuff.
That's a return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point.
I got a paper from my parole officer, too, yesterday. I can see you that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, I got you.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
As soon as you guys get it done.
I wanted to reach out to the booth and snatch that
as soon as you send it, I'll make sure I get it done.
Forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down.
Please do, because he's like kind of on it. Please do contact. It's not Spiker though no more. He should, Mr. Spiker showed the building.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take over. First that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree.
So when I you guys, like 3 years,
without developing some major mental toughness,
I don't even know if I got him.
over at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for first down.
Yeah, unless you have it. All right, what's the name on it for the landlord? Oh, Spiker? That's not him. You can contact him, and he'll be able to give you the contact info for the new landlord there.
He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
He sold it to somebody. So it's a new landlord. So when you contact him, just tell him that you're trying to you need to put a new people, whatever you call it.
Naeem Hines his first carry. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I try to get it. I don't have it. It's one of my have it. That's why I said we call Spiker. Spiker should be able to give it to you. Okay.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Ryan. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's personal or just offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This is
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Now it's on the pass. When I ain't do that crazy, bitch, I did
that. After the interception, here's Ryan. And for the 3rd time here in this game, it's intercepted. The Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I'm not sure if the Rams but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now Ryan on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And my goodness, another interception. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Ryan.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
On the draw is Taylor. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Forced out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Throw left side complete. That's Campbell. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run here with Taylor.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and goal. Ryan steps away to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out
as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Blankenship's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. They'll roll him out right. And now here is another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Up the middle, here's Taylor. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. That is caught inside the 5. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dayo Odangbo. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. This is Hines. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Ryan to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Now Burrow down around his goal line. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. And they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's got room. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now it's Tides. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Ryan wants to throw it. Touchdown. Mo Alley Cox. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They go play action with Burrow. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Burrow on play action. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And some room to roam now. Uses the stiff arm. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Now a give to Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motive.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 148 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Second down, another run with Taylor. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
Yeah.
If you really want to change up your player skill set, you can morph your physique on the fly. Doing this will change your max ratings and perks, but you won't lose any of your progress. From the Position Hub, you can customize your skills, abilities, and physique. Equipping a position will set it as the default when you enter the yard. Earn skill points by leveling up, and then spend them on a skill group of your choice. When you upgrade a skill group, the player ratings within that group will increase.
and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing him out is the rookie, a 7th-round pick out of Kansas State, Skylar Thompson.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves.
He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd down. Here's Thompson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. First down. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Come on, ready? Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Returnable here from the 38. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Thompson going play action here. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack in the contest.
4th down, Thompson going for it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And some space here. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he's got Shockey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Look at this, middle of the field, breakaway. 30, the 20.
Wow, that shit.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, a run with Gainwell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
Wow.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. 1st and 10, here's Thompson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Thompson will look to the air on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That goes for a gain of 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. On 2nd and goal, Thompson looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Fourth down, Thompson going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up. Down pass attempt, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
First down. Here's Thompson. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Off play action. Thompson airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, second and 10 coming up. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. Off the play fake, it's Thompson. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll look to run with Dallas. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. DJ Dallas punching it in from a yard away. And they're able to add on to their advantage. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, it told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Jefferson, 73 yards. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Fielded right around the 8. And our focus now moves on to Larry Fitzgerald. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really,
It's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Another run. Again, it's Dallas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. DJ Dallas, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Browns down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. To throw, Burrow. Into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Burrow. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Troy Hill picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Thompson going play action here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
4th down, Thompson going for it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Throwing, Burrow. this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter. As 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
Okay, there we go. We gotta be level 4 guy. We play one whole game. You wanna get a cookie.
And now we get a peek at some of the players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Brown, Charles Davis ready to go to the booth. We hope you have
oh, hell nah. You gotta say Paul Barkley, bro.
Set to get us started. If we go, Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it to 3. And a good return is just shy of the 30-yard line. First down, Thompson.
I got a blue routine. He's not catching up his arm. He's not catching his time. Cow.
The run got forward and into the second and 6. Hurts. Flushed out.
Damn, I should have stayed. That's me. They tell you, these young ain't got so fucking lucky, bro.
56 yards. And it's no good.
You must have got no kick or something.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
I got a lot of upgrades in the booth. I'm on your ad when I do.
Remember the last time out that he threw the interception, that led to the touchdown. So now Smith.
Right now, as a guy back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets your defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action here, Thompson. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Multiple players converted for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
These guys are almost to the floor before going out. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. 1st and 10, here's Thompson. Pressure, and down they go. Lots of man as multiple defenders get to him. We got a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this year.
Yeah, get it back.
And
yeah, this is exactly nobody because if you're rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr, now 2 sacks for already here in his first quarter of play. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
We gotta get some laugh or
The
something.
distance on there. And the Rams have offense here with the 1st and 10. Set to begin the next drive for the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage and a touchdown on the first drive. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing an ACG with Mike Tyler meeting where we would run through a situation like this and just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something to that.
2nd and 10. Sets up to throw. And the only receiver drop runs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we're looking for. How about that?
This was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. 6-0 our score after 1. The previous run for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Smith throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And the Rams want to see first and goal coming up as they get it at the 6-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get in the end zone.
But you gotta put this.
Why you got close to that paper?
Cause I don't think it's gonna. I don't think he's gonna catch on fire. No cap. Got an open pad. Wait, no cap. What is this? I don't need that damn player. I got a gold player for way. Like, I really need that. The mud coins. No cap. It's not it. What? She got one more time to look at me sideways. And it's off with her head. Damn. Jordan on yellow do little photo. God, well, it got to.
I see you. I like you. See you little Sunday.
I gotta figure out how to get ultimate team coin.
The dude that cut my hair, I met him in 1980.
Brandon Garden, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Are you guys looking to stack your God squad? Check out AOA.com for the cheapest coins in the market. Make sure you guys use code SNUZ at checkout to get 3% off on your order. Let's stack that squad, baby. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's SNUZ, and we're back with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to go out and get the cheapest training possible. Now, before we get into this video, if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you guys are new to
play fake for Swift, now Goff. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 75 yards. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields this way up at the 17, and able to get this out to the 25. First down, here's Thompson. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
don't even know what the hell I was to. I'm thinking, goddamn, I was talking the whole time, whatever. Look, nigga ain't finna, like, shit finna get upgraded. I don't care if I ain't there yet. This shit finna get upgraded still, but I noticed I went out there, I ain't have shit. I'm like, what? And then, but I spent $200 on the damn team, but these folks got me fucked up. These folks playing like this. At least get our 80s up, bro. Cause shit, we can. That's all I need you to do. You gotta beat your man one-on-one. Fuck, but we still ain't straight. I'm thinking, goddamn, you spend about like 200, it get you about, goddamn, 90, but hell no. Quick start off, but you gotta spend more than that, my boy. That's what they said. They said you gotta come with that chick. That chick. Fuck you talking about. Okay, open my head on.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup. As you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game, let's get right to it. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run by Dallas to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Coming right back after the pick six, Thompson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. On the give, this is Dallas. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off play action. Thompson. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Allen off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Donald Parham, 27 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. From way up at the 23. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Thompson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Thompson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Thompson got his tight end. That's complete. That's Howard. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Thompson. And it's caught. Touchdown. O.J. Howard from 6 yards away. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Now Cade York for the extra point. And it's 17-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So after the INT, it's Allen. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as...
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Donald Perry, as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Thompson going deep here for Landry. And now here is another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offense. He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. CeeDee Lamb, 32 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.